Good morning, I'm Kristen Folletti and welcome to News Desk on SiliconANGLE TV for Wednesday, March 6th, 2013. Here's your SiliconANGLE News Roundup. YouTube is the latest brand to jump on the streaming music service bandwagon. Last week on News Desk, we reported that Google was working on a new music service to compete with companies like Spotify and Pandora. It was widely assumed that their new music offering would be a part of the Google Play Store since it already contains a digital music store. Now new information suggests that Google decided to launch the service as part of YouTube instead. Although YouTube is primarily known as the largest collection of online videos, it's also one of the most heavily used music services in the world. Billboard recently updated the way they rank music to include YouTube views. That's the brand power that Google hopes to capitalize on with its YouTube streaming service. It's not clear yet how they will differentiate the streaming service, which will likely have a paid premium tier with the music videos that consumers are accustomed to viewing for free. Whether or not the new service will be able to integrate with the Google Play Music Store is still unknown. Google is expected to launch the YouTube streaming music service later this year. Facebook is set to announce a new design for its news feed. The social networking company plans to pull the curtain and reveal a new look for its news feed at a press event tomorrow. The changes are likely to include functional enhancements. Sources from within the social media giant suggest that the company will be highlighting new content filter options. Facebook might be taking cues from Google Plus as well as the Flipboard app. It's thought that the visual layout for the newsfeed will feature layer images with text overlays. It was widely speculated that Facebook would also reveal a refreshed look for its mobile app newsfeed at tomorrow's press event, but new information suggests that Facebook will save that unveiling for a separate event. More bad news for Microsoft's tablet ambitions, as Samsung has decided to halt sales of its ATIV Tab in Germany. The ATIV Tab is a Windows RT tablet that Samsung produced for the European market. Apparently, there wasn't enough interest in Germany for the product to warrant its continued production. That must be troubling for Microsoft, as Germany is the largest economy in Europe. Windows RT is considered to be a stripped-down OS, as it's incapable of using traditional Windows computer programs and instead must rely on apps in the Windows App Store. The device was panned by many technology product reviewers for just that reason. No word yet on any change of plans for Samsung as it pertains to Windows' full-featured tablet, the Surface Pro. Microsoft continues to strengthen its position in cloud computing. Earlier this week, we reported that Microsoft had acquired Metrics Hub, which provides cloud performance management services. Today, they announced that Windows Azure Mobile Services now supports Android. When Microsoft first launched the cloud back-end service for mobile applications, it supported only Windows 8. Shortly thereafter, they added support for iOS devices as well as Windows Phone 8. With the addition of Android, which is the mobile operating system with the highest market share, the Windows Azure Mobile Services platform can support all the major systems, with the exception of BlackBerry's brand new OS. Developers interested in using this cloud backend for Android mobile apps can begin immediately. The Android SDK is now available on GitHub. With usage caps and throttling being the standard in mobile data connections, many people are always looking for new ways to lower their monthly data usage. However, a new development coming from Google may be the saving grace for many people who are already pushing the limits of their data connection. Google Chrome, for Android's newest feature, which is still only available in the beta, will not only speed up your browsing, but it's designed to reduce your data usage by 50%. Though Chrome's new method of data delivery is nothing groundbreaking, by following a few steps and using some clever tools, Google has managed to improve their content delivery. They do so first by redirecting the web requests that are directed to Google's servers, where they handle the DNS lookup. Then the web pages are compressed by magnifying resources and removing data which is not essential to render the page on your phone. Then Google uses its page speed libraries to compress images into the more efficient WebP format. Finally, Google sends the requested content back to the user over the SPDY protocol, which further optimizes the data. With all of this data passing through a third-party server, there are some concerns over privacy. However, Google designed this feature to allow secure connections to bypass their proxy, allowing users to feel safe knowing their banking information is not being monitored by anyone. Chrome beta users who want to take advantage of this new feature can do so by typing Chrome://flags in their browser and selecting Enable Data Compression Proxy. Tumblr, the extremely popular social media company, is ready to make a profit. The 6-year-old blogging platform recently began letting advertisers pay for prominent placement. They intend to roll out a similar service for their mobile application sometime in the second quarter of this year. In the last 6 months, the Tumblr app user base has quadrupled. Monetizing this mobile traffic is now a priority, and analysts believe it will lead to the company's first annual profit. Tumblr's approach is unique in that the company refuses to get into the traditional ad network business. There's no display space or keywords for sale. Advertisers that wish to get in on Tumblr's 16 billion monthly page views have to create their own Tumblr blog. They can then pay to have those blogs seen by more people. It's an advertising method that requires more thought, but that might be the ingredient that makes it so efficient. Companies like Coca-Cola, Target, and Adidas have found success advertising on Tumblr, and analysts predict that the plan to extend their branding opportunity to mobile devices will be just as popular, if not more so. Streaming media has caused the Nielsen company to change how television is advertised, and it appears that the big names in television are all on board. Previously, industry metrics were taken by polling the television viewing patterns of sample households, but with services like Netflix and Hulu taking a bigger slice of the media pie every day, sampling traditional TV viewers is becoming less and less reliable. The challenge comes from advertisers who require reliable metrics in order to compute how much they are willing to pay for commercial space. Nielsen's solution to the problem is to simply package their ratings to include all platforms, allowing content providers like ABC to offer their programs to advertisers in a single package. That way, the commercials you see on television will also be the same commercials you see on the internet. Other than helping advertisers, this change in metrics will also help television shows that struggle to capture the television market, but have huge followings online, like the popular NBC show Community. Also, because advertisers will no longer be advertising to a single platform, we'll see more simultaneous releases of shows as opposed to the current model of delaying online releases, making ad-supported television streaming a real possibility. Analytics company Net Applications has reported that the Windows 8 uptake slowed in February, marking the third straight month of the operating system's slow crawl. This means Windows 8 has now fallen further behind the pace set by Windows Vista in 2007. Analysts cite two main causes for Windows 8 and its inability to gain traction. First, that users are put off by the dual UI approach of the OS, and second, that PC sales have taken a hit due to a market shift towards tablets and smartphones, the vast majority of which run rival operating systems. Windows 8's slow trajectory now puts the new operating system in danger of being labeled as an even bigger flop than Vista, which was largely rejected by users who stuck with the older XP until Windows 7 arrived. This week, the Windows Group's Director of Communications, Christopher Flores, confirmed that Microsoft would partner with OEMs to launch a second wave of promotions for Windows 8 hardware in an effort to gain some much-needed momentum for the OS. And happy first birthday to Google Play. Today marks the one-year anniversary since the Android market was renamed Google Play, and the folks in Mountain View are offering up free party favors throughout the week to celebrate the occasion. Selections vary by country, but U.S. users can currently pick up a free song from LCD Sound System, $20 in free gift cards from Gift, and a free download of Breaking Bad's pilot episode, among other things. To pick up your festive goodie bag, visit the Google Play Store today and check back daily this week for special deals and limited time offers. And that's your SiliconANGLE Daily Roundup for Wednesday, March 6th, 2013. For in-depth tech coverage and breaking analysis on the latest in tech innovation, join us daily at News Desk here on SiliconANGLE TV.